Hello. One of my favorite holidays is just around the corner. President's Day. I like to celebrate this day by honoring celebrities who have played presidents in the pictures, or as you young people like to call them, movies. They, too, have changed history forever. My number one presidential celebrity to honor, is the one, the only, Bill Pullman, or Mr. Thomas J. Whitmore in Independence Day. Mr. Pullman saved the entire human race from aliens, and did it all while looking fabulous. Has another president ever done that? No! My second president to honor today is Mr. Billy Bob Thornton in Love, Actually. His presidential character was caught in a bit of a love triangle, which does not happen in real life to presidents. They are all very, very faithful. Therefore, Billy Bob deserves to be honored for enduring such trying times. How dare Hugh Grant chase after his assistant that he was always so respectful towards? My third president to honor, Mr. Danny Glover in the 2009 film 2012. That's not confusing. In the film 2012, Mr. Glover played President Thomas Wilson, who had to defeat the Mayans. That couldn't have been easy. I salute you, Mr. Glover. My fourth president to honor today, Mr. Jack Nicholson, aka President James Dale of Artland in Mars Attacks. He, like Bill Pullman, had to fight the extraterrestrials, which I imagine would be a bit stressful. However, he did not do as spectacular of a job as Bill, because the aliens won. I believe they won. I actually do not recall the end of that film. I was a bit distracted after Tom Jones made a surprise guest appearance. President number 5. This one was so difficult that I gave these two phenomenal men a tie. Mr. Mark Harmon as President James Foster in Chasing Liberty, and Michael Keaton as President Mackenzie in First Daughter. Both presidential celebrities have daughters in these films, which is very rare. I don't think that has ever actually happened. This must have been so hard for them. So what did they do? They both hired young, eligible bachelors to work as secret agents for them, who end up falling in love with their daughters. Brilliant! I believe there is a actual president from the grave, coming to me in a vision. Oh. It is exactly who I thought. Mr. Abraham Lincoln. I have not spoken to him in months. This is very, very exciting. Abraham just did so many wonderful things during his presidency. However, if I had to choose just one extremely significant event, it would be the Gettysburg Address, which, as we all know, was a huge spaghetti dinner party hosted by him and Mrs. Lincoln at their home, aka their address. As we wrap up today's fabulous video, I would like to recognize just one more president. It's Bill Pullman again, yes, for his second role in the hit TV series 1600 Ben, which lasted a whole season, which is star-spangled nonsense, if you ask me. Anything with Bill Pullman should last much, much longer than one season. Star-spangled nonsense. So, as you celebrate your day off this President's Day, just remember what these presidents did to keep this country running so fabulously. They fought aliens, they fought the Mayans, they endured horrendous love triangles with the British. They had daughters who wanted freedom and liberty. How entitled of them. And of course they hosted large spaghetti dinner parties. I think I can speak for all the American political leaders as I say, you're welcome. See you next week.